For number 13, we're going to expand the logarithm. So the idea is to write this with as many logs as possible and to take as much out of each log as we can. So the first thing that we could do, because we actually have a couple options, we could distribute the 6 to the inside, and I think I'm going to do that. So that'd be log base 8 of 3 to the 36 over 7 to the 6 times 2 to the 6th. And now the rule is that every factor that's in the numerator is, it breaks up into a positive log. So that'd be log base 8 of 3 to the 36th. Then every factor in the denominator gets a negative log. So that'd be minus log base 8 of 7 to the 6th minus log base 8 of 2 to the 6th. So here we had a little bit of the product and quotient properties used. So then the final thing we can do is the power property, which says any exponents in the log can turn into an external product. So each of these exponents can jump down in front, so to speak, and they're now multiplied by their individual log. So 36 times log base 8 of 3 minus 6 log base 8 of 7 minus 6 log base 8 of 2. This would be fully expanded. We couldn't break this down into any more logs, and there's no more exponents inside each log. If we look at number 14, so here I'm going to show how we can go to the answer really in one step. So since there are 3 factors, we're going to have 3 logs. One with the 10. They're all positive logs because they are all multiplied together in the numerator. So I have 3 positive logs because they're all multiplied in the numerator. One has a 10, one has a 7, one has an 11. And then each individual one's exponent would come in front. So there would be a 2 in front of this log and a 4 in front of the final log. The 10 doesn't get anything in front because it's just 10 to the first power. Okay, so if we look at number 15, this is just the reverse. So our final answer is going to be one single log, base 2. So all positive logs are in the numerator. So since all these are positive logs, we're going to have a w times a u times a v. Remember that it's always multiplication inside. You don't add the factors together, you multiply them. And then we have to bring up the exponents. So I want you to see, though, that this here, when you see the log base 2 of u over 3, that's the same as 1/3 times the log. So that 1/3 comes up top, and so it's u to the 1/3, and v would then also have the 1/3. The answer key writes those as cube roots, because we know the power of 1/3 is the same as the cube root. So that's why the answer looks like this. It writes them each as a cube root, and since u and v are both cube roots, we're able to combine them. I forgot the 3. We can combine them into one single cube root. Okay, then if you look at number 16, so we have 1, 2, 3. We have 3 different logs that are all going to combine to be one log, all base 6. We have one positive log, so whatever was inside that log is on top. So u plus 2. And since there was a 2 in front of that log, that 2 becomes its exponent. So it's u plus 2 squared because of the 2 in front. Now the other 2 factors are both in the denominator. Again, they're being multiplied, not subtracted, but multiplied. And the v is raised to the 12th because it was 12 log base 6 of v. And the u plus 1, make sure you keep that as a group. That's one whole factor. And that doesn't get any exponents because there was no coefficient to the log.